Are you aging like a legend, or letting time steal your spark? Uncover the 8 mind-blowing signs you're built to thrive past 100. Aging. It's the one journey we're all on, but oh, how differently we travel it. For some, it's a creeping shadow-stiff joints, fading energy, moments of forgetfulness that make you pause and wonder, is this it? Am I losing my edge? For others, it's a badge of honor, a chance to live with unstoppable strength, razor-sharp clarity, and a zest for life that turns heads. If you're between 65 and 80, you might be asking yourself, am I just getting older, or am I defying the odds in a way that sets me apart? The truth is, some people don't just age, they thrive. They move with the confidence of someone decades younger, think with precision, and wake up each morning ready to seize the day. Want to know if you're one of these rare gems? In this deep, inspiring dive, we're unveiling 8 powerful signs that you're not just aging well, you're a longevity legend, with a real shot at hitting 100 and living those years with vibrant, unstoppable energy. These aren't about luck or perfect genetics. They're the small, everyday habits and abilities that scream, I'm built to last. Some will surprise you, some will challenge you, and the last one, it's a hidden key most people overlook, but it could redefine how you live the rest of your life. Stay with me through this journey because these signs aren't just about adding years, they're about adding life to your years, filling them with independence, joy, and purpose. If you're loving this, drop a 1 in the comments to let me know you're here. Not feeling it? A 0 helps me craft better content for you. Ready to discover if you're a longevity superstar? Let's dive in and find out. Sign number 1. You rise from a chair like a champion. Picture this. You're sunk into your favorite armchair, maybe sipping a warm coffee or flipping through a novel. The phone rings across the room, and you stand up smoothly, effortlessly, without grabbing the armrests or pushing off with your hands. If this sounds like you, take a moment to celebrate. Being able to rise from a chair using only your legs is a massive sign you're aging like a pro, defying the stereotypes of decline. Why does something so simple carry so much weight? Getting up without assistance isn't just about convenience, it's a snapshot of your physical health. It shows your lower body muscles, your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes are still powerful. Your core is engaged, keeping you stable. Your balance is rock solid, letting you move with confidence. These are the cornerstones of independence, the kind that keeps you living life on your terms. Weak legs or shaky balance? That's a red flag for falls, which are a staggering issue for older adults. According to the CDC, falls cause over 3 million emergency room visits annually in the US, with 800,000 hospitalizations and 36,000 deaths. But if you're popping up from chairs like it's no big deal, your body's shouting, I'm ready for anything. Think about the last time you stood up from a low chair, maybe at a restaurant or your grandkids' school play. Did you glide to your feet with ease, or did you catch yourself leaning forward, hands braced on the armrests, maybe letting out a little groan? It's okay if you did. Most people don't notice their strength slipping until it's a struggle. But here's the inspiring truth. You can rebuild that power at any age. Take Clara, 71, from Columbus, Ohio. Clara loved her daily walks around her neighborhood park, but she noticed getting out of her dining chair was getting harder. She'd push off with her hands feeling unsteady, her knees wobbling slightly. At first, she brushed it off as just aging, but when her doctor warned that weak legs could lead to falls, Clara got serious. She started with chair squat sitting and standing slowly, using only her legs 10 times a day. She added calf raises while brushing her teeth and practiced standing from a low stool. Within 2 months, she was rising effortlessly, her confidence soaring. I feel like I'm 50 again, she said, her eyes sparkling. I didn't realize how much this one move could change how I feel about myself. Your ability to stand relies on your lower body muscles, which naturally lose mass with age, a process called sarcopenia that can start as early as your 40s, reducing muscle mass by 1 to 2% per year. But studies, like one from the Journal of Gerontology in 2020, show that regular strength exercises can slow this loss by up to 50%, preserving your ability to move freely. Strong legs also reduce fall risk by nearly 40%, according to the National Institute on Aging, keeping you out of hospitals and in control of your life. Plus, this simple act boosts your metabolism, supports joint health, and even improves mood by releasing endorphins. Try this at home. Next time you sit down, pay attention. Stand up without using your hands, keep them crossed over your chest if you need a challenge. If it's easy, you're killing it. If it's tough, start small. Practice sitting and standing 10 times a day, focusing on using your legs. Add in 10 calf raises or wall squats daily, holding onto a counter if needed. Consistency is your superpower. Small efforts now mean big wins later, keeping you independent and active for years. Can you rise like a champ? Test it out today and drop a comment with how it went. Let's see a 1 if you're acing this sign, and share what it felt like to stand tall. Sign number 2, you walk with swagger and never get winded. Imagine strolling through your neighborhood, the sun warming your face, your steps quick and confident, moving at a clip that says, "I've got places to be." If you can walk briskly about 3 to 4 miles per hour, covering a quarter mile in under 5 minutes without huffing, puffing, or feeling like you need to sit down, you're not just fit. You're in the elite longevity club. Studies, like one from the University of Pittsburgh in 2019, show that faster walkers in their 70s live up to 7 years longer than their slower peers, with stronger hearts, lungs, and muscles. Why is walking speed such a big deal? It's a window into your entire body's health. A brisk pace means your cardiovascular system is pumping blood efficiently, delivering oxygen to your muscles without missing a beat. Your lungs are working like a well-tuned engine, supplying air to keep you moving. Your muscles have the endurance to carry you forward, step after step. Beyond the physical, walking supports your brain, cutting your risk of cognitive decline by up to 30%, according to the American Heart Association. It's not just about getting from point A to B, it's about keeping your heart strong, your mind sharp, and your spirit lifted. Think back to your last walk, maybe to the mailbox or around the block. Did you move with purpose, your strides long and steady? Or did you find yourself slowing down, maybe catching your breath after a short distance? It's easy to miss the gradual creep of a slower pace. It happens so subtly, you might not notice until you're winded halfway to the corner store. But if you're still striding confidently, covering ground like you're on a mission, you're doing something incredibly right. Meet Robert, 74, from Austin, Texas. Robert loved his daily park walks, but over time, he noticed they were taking longer. His breathing felt heavier, especially on slight inclines, and he'd pause to admire the view, really to catch his breath. Instead of accepting it as just aging, he got proactive. He started timing his walks, aiming to cover a quarter mile in under 5 minutes. He mixed in short bursts of faster walking, pushing himself just a little each day. Within weeks, he was zipping along, his energy back, his confidence soaring. "I'm not slowing down anytime soon," he declared, grinning as he passed younger walkers in the park. Walking speed is a proven predictor of lifespan. A 2019 study in Mayo Clinic Proceedings found that people who walk faster than 3 miles per hour at age 70 have a 20% lower risk of heart disease and stroke. Brisk walking also boosts endorphins, reducing stress and improving mood, which can add years to your life by lowering cortisol levels. Plus, it strengthens your bones, improves joint mobility, and even enhances sleep quality. Test yourself. Walk 10 feet at your normal pace, then speed up like you're hustling to catch a green light, or make it to a coffee shop before it closes. If you're not winded, your heart and lungs are in top shape. Struggling? Start with 10-minute walks, gradually increasing your speed. Focus on posture, shoulders back, head up, arms swinging naturally, and aim for 3 miles per hour. You can use a smartphone app or pedometer to track your pace. How's your walking game? Drop a 2 in the comments and share your stride story. When was the last time you felt that swagger in your step? Sign number 3. You balance like a tightrope walker. Balance. It's one of those things you take for granted until it starts to slip. If you can stand on one foot for 10 seconds steady, no wobbling, no grabbing for support, you're not just coordinated, you're a longevity rock star. Balance is a powerhouse indicator of how well your body systems are working together. Your vision, inner ear, muscles, and nervous system all have to sync up perfectly. Why does this matter so much? Poor balance is a silent thief, creeping in as we age and increasing fall risk. Falls are a massive issue, causing over 800,000 hospitalizations and 36,000 deaths yearly in the US, per the CDC. But if you're standing tall on one foot like it's no big deal, you're dodging that danger and keeping your independence intact. Strong balance means you can navigate life's little challenges, stepping over a curb, dodging a pet, or putting on socks without a second thought. Think about it. When was the last time you balanced on one foot? Maybe while pulling on a shoe or stepping into the shower. Did you stay steady, or did you reach for the wall? Small stumbles or wobbles can signal declining coordination, but the good news is, balance is a skill you can sharpen at any age. Sarah, 76, from San Diego, California, noticed she wobbled while tying her shoes, her confidence shaken after a near fall in her garden. "I thought I was just clumsy," she admitted. But when she learned balance was a key predictor of longevity, she got to work. She started practicing standing on one foot while waiting for her coffee to brew, progressing from 5 to 15 seconds. She added heel-to-toe walking, like a tightrope in her hallway. "I feel so much more confident now," she says, "like I can handle anything life throws at me." A 2022 study in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that people over 65 who can balance on one foot for 10 seconds have a 50% lower risk of falls. Balance also reflects brain health, as it requires rapid communication between your nervous system and muscles. Plus, it strengthens your core and stabilizes joints, reducing injury risk. Try this. Stand near a counter for safety, lift one foot, and hold for 10 seconds. Keep your eyes forward, not down. Easy? You're crushing it. Shaky? Practice daily. Try heel raises, side leg lifts, or standing on one foot while brushing your teeth. Build up to 15 seconds per side and switch sides to keep it even. Share it. Can you balance like a pro? Comment 3 and tell us how you didn't need tips or tricks you've learned to stay steady. Sign number 4. You can drop to the floor and pop back up like a pro. When was the last time you got down on the floor, maybe to play with a grandkid, pet your dog, or grab something that rolled under the couch? If you can lower yourself to the ground and stand back up without grabbing furniture or needing a hand, you're a mobility master. This move is a triple threat, testing flexibility, strength, and coordinational, critical for staying independent as you age. Avoiding the floor is a red flag. If you hesitate to get down because you're not sure you'll get back up, your body's losing its range of motion. But if you're still dropping to the floor and rising with ease, you're defying the odds in a big way. Studies show this ability predicts a 30% lower risk of mobility issues in older adults, keeping you active and self-sufficient. James, 78, from Chicago, used to love playing board games on the floor with his grandkids. But one day, he hesitated, worried he'd be stuck down there. "I didn't want to look weak," he said. Instead of giving up, he started practicing controlled squats and kneeling daily, using a chair for support at first. Within a month, he was back to floor games, laughing with his grandkids and feeling like a kid himself. "It's not just about the games," he said. "It's about knowing I can still do it." A 2014 study in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology found that people who struggle to get up from the floor have a 5x higher risk of early mortality. Why? It signals weak muscles, poor flexibility, and compromised coordinational fixable with practice. This move engages your quads, glutes, core, and even upper body, making it a full-body test of vitality. Near a chair for safety, lower yourself to the floor, kneel, sit, or squat and stand back up. No hands? You're a legend. Need help? Practice partial squats or use a chair to guide you, gradually reducing support. Stretch daily to boost flexibility, focusing on hips and knees. Can you hit the floor and bounce back? Drop a 4 in the comments and share your story. When was the last time you got down and up with ease? Sign number 5. You carry groceries like it's no big deal. Lugging a 15-pound grocery bag from the car to the kitchen without breaking a sweat, that's not just strength, it's a longevity superpower. Grip strength and upper body endurance are huge predictors of long-term health, with studies linking stronger grips to a 20% lower risk of mortality. Carrying everyday items, groceries, a suitcase, or even a grandchild shows your arms, shoulders, and core are still in the game. Think about your last shopping trip. Did you haul those bags with confidence, striding into the house like it was nothing? Or did you need to pause, shift the weight, or ask for help? Weakness in your arms or hands can creep up slowly, but it's never too late to rebuild that strength. Success story. Linda, 70, from Atlanta, struggled to carry her groceries up her porch steps, her hands aching from the weight. "I used to do this without thinking," she said. She started with 5-pound dumbbells, doing bicep curls and shoulder presses, and squeezed a tennis ball to boost her grip. Within weeks, she was hauling bags like a champ, her energy levels higher than ever. "I feel strong again," she said, smiling. A 2018 Lancet study found that grip strength is a better predictor of lifespan than blood pressure or cholesterol. Strong arms and hands mean you're less likely to tire or get injured doing daily tasks, from opening jars to lifting laundry. Plus, upper body strength supports posture, reducing back pain and improving breathing. Try it. Grab a bag with 10 to 15 pounds of stuff, think a sack of potatoes, and carry it 20 feet. No strain? You're golden. Struggling? Squeeze a stress ball or lift light dumbbells daily, starting with 10 reps. Push-ups against a counter also build arm and shoulder strength. Let's hear it. Are you a grocery carrying pro? Comment 5 and spill the bean. Show, do you handle those heavy bags? Sign number 6. You conquer stairs like a pro. Stairs. They're everywhere: your home, the mall, your friend's house. If you can climb a flight 10 to 12 steps without stopping, gasping, or clinging to the railing, you're in rare form. This move demands cardiovascular endurance, muscle power, and balance, all hallmarks of a long, healthy life. Ever find yourself picking the elevator over stairs, maybe telling yourself it's easier? That's a sign endurance might be slipping. But if you're powering up steps like they're no obstacle, your heart's strong, your lungs are efficient, and your legs are ready for action. George, 73, from Seattle, felt winded after climbing his home staircase, his legs burning by the top. He started taking stairs daily, slow at first, then faster, focusing on steady breathing. Now he glides up, his energy soaring. "Stairs don't scare me anymore," he said, laughing. A 2020 Journal of the American College of Cardiology study found that stair climbing ability predicts a 25% lower risk of heart disease. It's a quick test of cardiovascular fitness, showing how well your heart and lungs handle exertion. Plus, stair climbing strengthens your glutes and quads, supporting joint health. Test it. Climb 10 steps at a steady pace, keeping your posture tall. Feel great at the top? You're a champ. Need work? Practice stairs or brisk walks, starting with 5 minutes daily. Add leg-strengthening moves like step-ups onto a sturdy box. Are stairs your friend? Drop a 6 in the comments and share your stair-conquering story. Sign number 7. Your mind's as sharp as a tack. Physical strength is vital, but a sharp mind is your secret weapon for a long, fulfilling life. If you can recall yesterday's dinner, a friend's name, or a recent conversation without a hitch, your brain's in top gear. Cognitive health reflects robust blood flow, nerve function, and resilience, key to staying vibrant and independent. Think about your day. Do details come easily, like what you ate for lunch or the plot of a movie you watched? Or do you struggle to recall small things, maybe forgetting names or appointments? Occasional forgetfulness is normal, but consistent clarity is a sign you're thriving. Paul, 79, from Boston, stays sharp with daily crosswords, lively debates with friends, and learning new tech tricks. "I love keeping my brain busy," he said. His secret? Staying curious, reading voraciously, and never shying away from a good conversation. A 2021 neurology study found that mentally active older adults have a 35% lower risk of dementia. Social engagement, learning new skills, and even physical activity like walking boost brain health by increasing blood flow and forming new neural connections. Recall your dinner from 2 nights ago, or memorize 5 words. For example, apple, chair, river, book, sky, and repeat them after 5 minutes. Easy? Your brain's thriving. Struggling? Try puzzles, reading, or walk time for 30 minutes of mental or physical activity daily. How's your memory holding up? Comment 7 and let us know what keeps your mind sharp. Sign number 8. You wake up ready to crush the day. Here's the big one. You wake up after 7 to 8 hours of deep, restful sleep, feeling like you could take on the world. Quality sleep isn't just refreshing, it's a longevity powerhouse, repairing cells, sharpening your mind, and boosting your immune system. If you're bouncing out of bed, alert and energized, your body's working like a well-tuned engine. Struggling with restless nights, waking up groggy, or needing naps to get through the day, that's a red flag for underlying issues like poor circulation or sleep apnea. But if you're waking refreshed, you're setting yourself up for a vibrant, healthy life. Emma, 73, from Denver, fought sleepless nights, waking up multiple times and feeling sluggish. She cut afternoon coffee, set a consistent bedtime, and made her bedroom a sleep sanctuary, cool, dark, and screen-free. Now, she wakes energized, ready to tackle her day. "I didn't realize how much sleep could change everything," she said. A 2019 sleep journal study linked poor sleep to a 30% higher risk of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. Good sleep lowers stress hormones, regulates weight, and boosts immunity, reducing illness risk. Adults over 65 need 7 to 8 hours nightly, ideally falling asleep within 20 to 30 minutes and waking naturally. Do you fall asleep in 20 to 30 minutes? Stay asleep and wake alert? If yes, you're set. If not, create a bedtime routine. No caffeine after 2 p.m., dim lights an hour before bed, and keep your bedroom at 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit. A warm bath or light stretching can also signal your body to wind down. Tell us, how's your sleep game? Drop an 8 in the comments and share your morning vibe. What's your secret to waking up refreshed? Final thoughts. Are you a longevity legend? Take a moment to count how many of these signs are you rocking. If you're checking off most, you're not just aging, you're thriving. Your body's strong, your mind's sharp, your energy's unstoppable. That's not luck, it's proof you're built for a long, vibrant life, one filled with independence, joy, and purpose. Even if a few areas need work, here's the exciting truth. It's never too late to turn things around. Small step share squats, brisk walks, brain games, better sleep can transform your health in weeks. Your body and mind are ready to adapt. Are you ready to take the challenge? Your action plan. Pick one sign to focus on this week. Maybe it's balancing on one foot for 15 seconds or climbing stairs with gusto. Try it, track your progress, and watch yourself soar. Commit to one small change daily, and you'll be amazed at how quickly you feel stronger, sharper, and more alive. We want your story. Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation going. Which sign blew your mind the most? What's one step you'll take this week to boost your longevity? How many of these signs are you crushing right now? If this fired you up, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to never miss a tip for living your best life. Share this with a friend, family member, or neighbor who needs a spark. Let's inspire each other to thrive, not just survive. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.